We begin here at 5 o'clock with a man who is charged with making death threats against the New York City mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani.
Police arrested Jeremy Fistel in Texas and brought him here to Queens to go before a judge. The repeated threatening calls caused law enforcement to increase security for the Democrat.
Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager live in Kew Gardens, Queens with what we know at this hour. Stacey?
Well, Mike, this is a 22-count indictment, and we want to warn you, the details and language of it are pretty ugly. 4 of these counts involve a felony charge, making terroristic threats as a hate crime. All of this set against the backdrop of escalating political rhetoric in our country and a heated mayoral race.
He walked out of court with his attorney today, facing a host of cameras and reporters.
Anything you want to say?
But he said nothing. 44-year-old Jeremy Fistel of Plano, Texas, shaking his head in the courtroom at times as Queens prosecutor Christina Mavrikas laid out the case. She also read a series of horrific messages Fistel allegedly left for mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani. It was back in June at the Assemblyman's Astoria office, and the messages are chilling. This is only a sample.
Hey, Zohran, you should go back to Uganda before someone shoots you in the head and gets rid of your whole family too. Muslims don't belong here. Go on and start your car. See what happens. Yeah, and keep an eye on your house and your family. Nobody wants your terrorist ways here. And check your beeper too. Terrorist. Beep, beep.
Fistel's defense attorney adamant about saying, think what you will about his client's ugly remarks.
I hope you get terminal cancer and die a painful death very soon.
But he says they don't threaten immediate harm as the statute requires.
By saying somebody, I wish this happened, or I want this to happen, or I hope somebody does this, it's not a terroristic threat.
You don't think start your car and see what happens is an immediate type of threat?
No, because he's not saying that's what he is doing or going to do.
And in an already contentious New York City mayoral race set against a backdrop of national political violence, New York's Mayor Eric Adams didn't exactly condemn the hateful comments. Instead,
there's something ironic about a person who called for protection for his life, but don't understand why we don't want to defund and disband our police department to protect everyday New Yorkers.
Seemingly piling on after Mamdani asked for police protection. Meanwhile, Mamdani's campaign responding to the arrest today, saying, unfortunately, threats of this nature are all too common, and they reflect a broader climate of hate that has no place in our city. We are thankful for the security measures in place for both the Assembly office and the campaign.
Jeremy Fistel is currently out on bail, but something else that should come as no surprise, he's no fan of socialism and no fan of New York City, telling investigators, quote, that place is like an alcoholic that has to hit rock bottom. Well, he's here now. His next court appearance is November 19th. We're live in Kew Gardens. I'm Stacey Sager, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.